obvious that the popular campaign, especially on the social media, for people to register to vote in 2019 is yielding fruitful results. This is why the 2-week extension for the registration is commendable. We are, however, worried at the great inconveniences being experienced in some local governments across the nation, as registration centers are very few. Our correspondent covering Obafemi Owode local government in Ogun State discovered that only 2 centers were made available for large numbers of new registrants in the whole area.
Since I can't register, I don't see any reason why I should say
Okay, Mr. Salah, so I understand you. But my question is this more like a prank, being played, or probably it's just a negligence of duty from the INEC official?
I don't know what I would call it, a prank or I don't know what to call it. All I'm saying, they should just make it easier. They should just make it easier for us. People are still coming. You wait here and you still see people. If I didn't vote my best, if I come here, I leave my house around 5 o'clock and I come to this very place here and I didn't meet anybody and they say they are not registered, what do you want me to say? So whatever they are doing, they should just sort it out. If they are playing prank, I don't know. If they are not playing prank, they should just make it easier so that people can cast. There are so many people who have not registered. That's the truth of the matter. If you wait here now, if people just have information that before you know, you see everywhere here will be crowded. I am telling you the truth. I'm not joking. I say 5 o'clock, you will come here and make people here. People will be here sitting. People will be here sitting, waiting for INEC to come and register. At the end of the day, you wait till 10 o'clock. You won't see anybody. You are here now. Just look at what is the time now. Check your time now. And you still see people. Even when they say they are not coming, people are still sitting. So me, I won't call it the way forward. I don't see anything. I didn't see them able improving anything. Since I can't register, I won't say they improve anything. They have not improved.
Mr. Silas, on the final note, what is your advice to Nigerian government?
My final note, there's a way they can help us. Because this is a time that everybody wants to. So if they can, so that people can come and register, I think it would be better. The government should look into this thing and make it more easier for people. This is the time we are talking about change. We want change. We want to see that people will come and register.
Ká máa lọ sí Owódé tí ojú kan ní gbogbo mòwe gbogbo ìbàfò àwọn aṣeéṣe àwọn ìjẹ́rẹ́ akẹ́ẹ̀gùn ìjẹ́rẹ́ mègbè ìjẹ́rẹ́ agélété ìjẹ́rẹ́ onígbẹ̀dú gbogbo àwọn ọ̀nà ọ̀fadà tí gbogbo wa náà la máa wá sójú kan láti máa wá gba káàdì ìdìbò ó jẹ́ ohun tó yà wá lẹ́nu tó wọ́n lè ṣe irú àwọn nǹkan báyìí tí ò rọrùn fún ẹnikẹ́ni láti gba káàdì ìdìbò mọ́jọ́ kan bá mú kó rọrùn fún wa láti gba káàdì ìdìbò àwọn abúlé káàkiri wọ́n wà tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n lè gbé kinní wọ̀nyí ní ìsọ̀rí kí wọ́n gbé lọ síbẹ̀ káwọn ènìyàn kan lè máa rí àyè lọ dìbò kò ní jẹ́ ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ó ń láti lọ síbi iṣẹ́ irú èyí nìsín ó ti pinnu wípé kí n tiẹ̀ ìwà gba káàdì ìdìbò yìí ṣùgbọ́n bí mo ṣe débi ń sin pàbó ló já sí so kọjọ kí àwọn INEC wa kó túbọ̀ múra sí iṣẹ́ wọn wọ́n dẹ̀ ṣe é débi pé kọ́ má fi gbá kan bọ̀ kan nú kọ́ wá kọ́ jẹ́ kó rọrùn fún gbogbo ènìyàn kó tẹ́lú tọ́mọ láti gba káàdì ìdìbò yìí ká bàa lè gbé àwọn olóṣèlú wa lárugẹ ẹ ṣé púpọ̀.
Last week lọ́sọ̀ pé wọ́n wá Àtúndé bíbá ilé ìlú àwọn èrò míì gan ti bínú lọ àbíkẹ́ bí wọ́n báyìí láti fúrágbé alọ́mọ sínú ilé àdílé ìtọ́jú àyíkò ní àdúgbò lábẹ́ ọ̀pọ̀ láago 5 àti pàfẹ́ wá gbà wéjì tábàdẹ̀ fẹ́ lò nǹkan kí wọ́n máa ní ká lọ fún ìdìbò yẹn wá so gbogbo mòwe gbogbo Ọbáfẹ́mi Owódé local government tí bíbá ẹni kan sọ pé wọ́n wá ní ìgbẹ̀yìn fálásì olùgbẹ̀yìn tábàdẹ̀ bí àyíbá wọn ní ká máa lọ sówó dé tábàdẹ̀ dówó dé a lè mú nọ́mbà 200 nìkan tábàdẹ̀ bẹ̀ ní 5 o'clock láàárọ̀ so nǹkan wo la fẹ́ ṣe gbélé ìdá àwọn gbìyànjú kan àwọn míì ti bí lọ́wọ́ tún wọn ti bíbá ilé nìyí so àgbàtà fẹ́ gba mọ́tò àtẹ́lẹ̀ tó mọ́tò tó pọ̀ máa close lórí ọ̀dì 30 yẹn which is Friday tó ń bọ̀ ìlú máa close àwọn èèyàn tó ń dẹ̀pọ̀ fún wọn tí ìdìbò ìdìbò yẹn gbà so àwọn kan tá a fẹ́ ṣe sí bóyá kí wọ́n bá fọjọ́ kú kálẹ̀ tó àwọn tó wà ní mòwe tẹ́tí tí wọ́n gbogbo tẹ̀ láwa yìí tó máa ṣe bóyá kí wọ́n gbé káàkiri tó á lè rọrùn fáwọn èèyàn láti kó tilẹ̀ owó ní sáà gbé lọ yóò ti jìnnà jù a tún máa débi àtúnrí ìgbà mi wọ́n lè ní ká lọ mọ́ 1,000 naira wá pàfẹ́ gbàwé tọ́pẹ́ fẹ́ dìbò kí wọ́n ṣàánú wa kí wọ́n máa gbé káàkiri ká mọ bí wọ́n máa dúró sí ojú pé gbogbo àwọn tó wà ní kílórúpẹ̀ àrẹ́pọ̀ àgbòrò ìbò àpò gbogbo wọn ní ká máa lọ sówó dé ẹyọ kan náà gbá sí olùgbẹ̀yìn bíbà nílé ọba bíbà àtúnírí wọn tó bá dé bàá nínú ọdún gbogbo ẹ̀ lójú òfin níbi ìtìbínú lọ.
Good morning, viewers. It's another wonderful segment on Coded TV, and the topic we're discussing this morning it's about the experience at most of these our PVC registration centers. And in discussing further, I have here with me my Oga and a very gentleman to the core, Mr.
Taiwo Peace.
Okay. Mr. Taiwo, I am sure in one way or the other you must have been to any of these our PVC registration centers. I don't know, what has the experience been like?
Well, I was part of the exercise in 2011.
Okay.
And I must confess, even though we take that exercise for granted then because I could not finish my registration then, we took it for granted. It was easier then because I think it's on almost all the streets and everywhere. So that made it to be accessed by people. But this one is highly frustrating exercise because, for instance, people have been to different center and spent the whole day at center, and at the end of the day they were still unable to do it. Now, it's one thing for people not to be interested in doing this thing. It's another thing for people not to want to do, but there is no avenue to do that. For instance, in my own environment, Obafemi Owode local government under Ogun State, that covers Mowe, Ibafo, Redemption Camp, and all the rest like that. In that environment, you have about, let's say, 100,000 people. That is just average. But I'm just saying 100,000 people. Now, for these people, we have only 2 registration centers. One in Mowe, another one in Owode local government. Now, the most shocking thing about this thing is people will get to this center as early as 6 o'clock to see how serious people are.
6 a.m.
6 a.m. in the morning. But the officials will not come until 10, 11 in the morning. And from what I gather from them, sometimes they will just attend to 25 people for the whole day and they will say, we're done. Now, I was there yesterday. Okay, let me also do this thing. My plan was I'm going to dedicate the whole of yesterday to this exercise. But the funniest thing is, even when we are complaining that the 2 registration center is not even enough, I got to this center around, the one at Mowe, I got to the place around 7 in the morning. But to my utter amazement, a lady, maybe an official or something, came to us around between 8 and 9, said, sorry, we're not doing this thing again. You have to move to the local government. Wow. Now, as at the moment that this lady is telling us this, we have more than 30 people on ground. Now, we're complaining that two centers are not enough. Now, they have even scrapped one, so we have one left. So now, where is the encouragement to want to do this thing? Where is the encouragement? So, there's a lot of things that we need to do. The INEC officials need to, not even the officials now, because the officials are the one causing the trouble. I think the people at the top, the INEC chairman and the top management, they need to look into this and ensure that proper things are put in place.
Well, thank you, Mr. Taiwo. I understand that now Nigerians are ready to go all out. We want to be the one to take decisions of what happens to our future. And this we're trying to do, we demand a level of, probably, let me say, a level of help, a level of strong decentralization of this PVC registration centers so that people can get these things at ease. I remember that in 2011 it was a word-to-word thing, and it was easier. So, like you said earlier, let them pick from the past experience and see what they can put together for us. I don't know, Mr. Taiwo, what's the way forward? What do you think? What do you think INEC or probably the Nigerian government should do in order to make this thing accessible to people?
It's simple. 2011 template was organized by INEC. They know what they did then. Okay. They just need to incorporate that to what they are doing now.
Okay.
Now, another thing is, you know, all this, there are many organizations that have risen up in the past few months now, encouraging people to go all out to go and register for PVC. And I think that movement has inspired Nigerians to want to register. Now, the next phase these people need to do, like church must vote, all this kind of, all this group, don't do all this kind of group. They need to now come together now and face INEC. Nigerian is ready to register now. Now, let INEC provide us with registration center. The registration center on ground now is not enough. They need to increase that registration center because obviously half of Nigerians are here to get their PVC. And we want to vote.
Yes.
And we must vote.
Definitely. Well, personally, I don't want to believe that this is a gimmick from, you know, any set in order to deny us of our civil rights, because voting is actually our civil right. So let's continue this conversation on all our social media handles. You will see them on your screen. Whatever you have to say, let the Nigerian people hear you. Let them understand that we have a voice and we are heading somewhere. It's still me, your boy, Big Sam, and we'll continue with you again. Have a wonderful day, viewers.